Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to do this chevron design. I don't really know what to call it, but I started off with a base of DC 101, I think it was 2 or 3 coats. Then I'm taking this black gel polish and doing 2 parallel lines down the length of the nail. They don't have to be perfect at this point because you can fix them up in a little bit. After curing, I went back and fixed them to my liking. And then I went in with a dotting tool and sort of marked out where I wanted my black chevrons to be. So there I'm kind of mapping out where the other chevrons are going to be and missing one, if you can imagine what I'm doing. I didn't get this exactly right, one of my chevrons ends up being too big, but you can fix that up later. Now I'm just mapping out the black chevrons and then I'm going to fill them in. I did want to say that this was not my original design. I think maybe last year sometime a client brought in a picture and I don't know who the original design was by. I think I've done it slightly differently as well, but this is now a white gel polish number 1 from Blue Sky. Did I mention that the first colour was Blue Sky as well? I don't know, well it was. And I'm basically putting a white chevron above all of the black chevrons. Again, if this isn't perfect, don't worry too much because you can perfect it later on. I think the key is to make sure that your polishes are nice and pigmented so that you can cover up the other colours. If you have sheer polishes, this is going to be really annoying to do. So now I'm taking the original purple polish, DC 101, and just neatening up the edges of the black and the white chevrons. Kind of like an eraser, I guess you could call it. Don't worry if you go over those original black lines because we will go over them again in the end. You can fix anything on the edges as well, like I did. And I decided to just shrink down the black chevron a little bit because it was a bit thick and overpowering the other colours because it is so dark as well. Then you're going to cure that. Now I'm going back in with my black, fixing up the lines where I went a bit crooked, going over the edges to make the join between them nice and smooth. You can see I did go over the line a little bit, but I will fix it up in a second. There we go. Again, cure that, and now I'm going back in with the white, so there's a lot of layering here and just filling in those little points that didn't quite come to a point. Now I'm taking the black polish again and making a triangle, I guess you could call it, on the side of the nail. These lines are about the thickness of the first 2 original lines, parallel lines. And you're going to repeat it on the other side. It doesn't have to be identical, but it can be if you want it to be. I think I tried to make mine identical, but you know, they're not perfect. Then once that is cured, I'm going to go in and do some thinner lines. Now if you weren't happy with your lines here, like you can see some of my lines aren't perfect, you can go back afterwards with the purple and neaten them up, but I didn't bother. This is just a swatch nail, so it doesn't really matter. I think on the nail I probably would have. But you can see I'm doing parallel lines in the sections, and it's up to you which direction you go. You can make these like woven, but this is how I did it. You could do less sections if the nail's shorter, more if the nail's longer. You do it however you like, obviously alter it to the nail. And then you want to cure that. And that's the finished design. Well, once you've top coated, of course. This also looks great with glitter in some of the chevron sections. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one.